everyone, and happy Sunday evening. This has been a long time coming, and I am excited to share with you some thoughts that have come my way. This is my first video, and I'm excited. My journey leading up to this point has been incredible, to say the least. Most of you already know that I am a deaf individual with just 2% hearing. I wear hearing aids and I rely on lip reading alone to communicate. I was diagnosed as mute, deaf, and mentally handicapped at just 18 months old. I went to speech therapy and I mastered my speech without the use of sign language by the time I was 4. I am considered orally deaf. I am highly educated with a master's degree in business, an international business degree, and 2 bachelor's degrees in finance and advertising. In just 4 years, I built an award-winning company called Amaze Clean with numerous building contracts along the East Coast from North Carolina to South Florida. I am a top leader and founder of the first ever hybrid e-commerce company in the world, a feat that I achieved with my husband in just 9 days. I am also the chapter VP of a large network organization called BNI, which is Business Network International. I volunteer at a women's business organization where I advocate for women with disabilities in business. I also sit on a government committee for the City of Charlotte City Council. I am an investor, a 7-figure earner, a landowner of over 100 acres, and a homeowner of a beautiful home. I have 2 very healthy, intelligent, and beautiful daughters that I love so very much and I'm very proud of. I have a husband of 18 years with whom I eloped after just 5 weeks of knowing each other, and we have the same love in our heart as when we first met. I have a beautiful and vibrant mother that loved me, supports me, and is there for me every step of the way. Life is truly amazing, and I am proud and grateful to say that I have accomplished my dream that I dreamed of as a little girl. This is that moment. You know, I used to hate being deaf. This is something that took me a very long time to be okay with. I have always been driven, and I felt I had so much to prove to make up for what I lacked. When COVID hit, my whole world fell apart. I was thrown into a virtual world with a huge lack of captioning, and the wide use of Mac completely stripped me of my main means of communication. This was a very frustrating way for me to live, and I eventually hit rock bottom mentally. Deep down, in spite of all that I had accomplished, I struggled with self-love, as I hated myself for being deaf. Regardless of the things I was grateful for, the frustration just simply ate me alive. But now, I am proud to say that I have finally overcome. This is just the beginning of my newfound journey. I am well on my way to becoming one of the most influential women in the world. And I dream of making a positive impact in people's lives all around the world. I have read over 40 books in the span of a few months. And now I have a tremendous amount of clarity. I feel that I now have a responsibility to share my knowledge with others so that they too can reach their full potential. I will be doing weekly video segments in the hopes of educating and uplifting those that may be struggling in different areas of their lives. Maybe you're struggling financially. Maybe you are struggling with business. Maybe you're struggling with self-love or relationship. Or maybe you're struggling with life in general. Whatever it is, my goal is to help you realize that there is always a solution. There is always a way to get better. But in order to find the solution, you must understand your current mindset. Mindset matters a lot. Your thoughts matter a lot. Love matters a lot. Many of you know that thoughts become things. this has become common knowledge recently. But do you know just how these thoughts come in the first place? Are you aware that you are not your thought? Are you aware that the universal law of attraction is the force that brings you those thoughts you are thinking about? Are you aware that the law of attraction is always working to bring you more thought that you are already thinking? And are you aware that you get what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not? So let's go a little bit deeper for a moment. If we're not our thought, then how can we control the thoughts that do come to us? How can we use the law of attraction to manifest the thing that we truly want? The answer lies in emotional intelligence. How you feel matters a lot. It is quite simple. When you feel bad, you negatively attract. When you feel good, you positively attract. Feeling good is the key to positive manifestation, just as feeling bad is the key to negative manifestation. So just how aware of your feelings are you? Are you aware of how you feel before you react to a situation? Or do you just react without thinking, invoking knee-jerk reaction? Now, you must learn that just saying or thinking words is not enough to manifestation. You can say as many positive affirmations as you want. You can meditate as much as you want. But if you are not feeling the essence of what you're saying, then you will struggle with getting the result that you desire. The law of attraction responds to how you feel when you are speaking words or thinking thought. And therefore, it will bring you more of the thought that match your feeling of that particular thought. Let's talk about vibration for a moment. Are you aware that we are all vibrating beings in an entirely vibrating universe? Everything is vibrating at all times, even dense matter. For us, our feeling determines the level of vibration, which then determines the quality of thought that the universal law of attraction will bring to you. Your current vibration is the frequency that you are tuned into that the law of attraction responds to. When you feel great, your vibrations are high and you will get more good feeling thought. When you feel bad, your vibrations are lower and you will get more negative feeling thought. Very simple. This in turn affects what you will manifest into your life. Let's talk about love for a moment. This is one of the highest vibrations there is. But so many of us struggle with relationships, and honestly, that all boils down to love or the lack thereof. If you are looking for love, for example, start feeling the love from within. In order to love anyone else, you must first love yourself. Insecurities, for example, come from a lack of self-love, which translates into negative manifestations of more lack. The more you hate yourself or the more you talk down on yourself, for example, the more you will attract the opposite of what you are looking for, no matter how much you look for it. Remember that like attracts like. Jealousy, envy, bitterness, resentment. All of those come from a lack of love from within. So if you want to find love, you must first love. Love yourself for the mistake that you have made. Love yourself for what you have become in this very moment, even if you're not happy with it. Remember, your life is yours and yours alone. Your choices got you where you are today. So if you're not happy with where you are, you gotta love yourself for realizing this and then take steps to change it. Action is the next step. So how can you change your reality when the reality of what you are living is an unhappy one? The key to this is being mindful. Just how present are you in the things that you do? How aware are you in this very moment? Are you living focused in the now, in this very moment? Or are you living in the past or the future? When I speak, for example, watching this video, are you focusing on my words or are you thinking about what you have to do tomorrow? Being present in this very moment and focusing on positive thought and feeling those thoughts is the key to improving your life. Anxiety and depression, for example, are brought on by repeated what-if thoughts about the future. Stop thinking what if. This is fear-based. And instead turning into something positive like, wouldn't it be nice if, for example, let's say you are preparing for a meeting, maybe a job interview or a business meeting. Instead of thinking, what if I don't do well tomorrow? What if the people won't like me? What if I can't close this deal? Instead, turn this around and say, wouldn't it be nice if I rocked this tomorrow and landed the job? Wouldn't it be nice for everyone to love me? Wouldn't it be nice to close this deal? And wouldn't it be nice if it ended up being the biggest one yet? Doesn't that feel better? It feels so much better to say the exciting part. Wouldn't it be nice? Eliminate the worry and eliminate the fear. That's the ultimate key. The law of attraction is always working, always. And you get what you think about, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not. Did you know that when you think a thought for just 17 seconds, the law of attraction is activated and will bring you more thoughts just like it? If you keep thinking that thought again for 68 seconds, now the momentum is taken off in the direction of your thought. So if it's a negative one, whoop, it's going in the negative direction. In order to reverse a negative thought pattern in the moment, you must first become aware. Then you take steps to reverse it. This is where positive affirmations come into play, or you can simply count down for 17 seconds repeatedly until the momentum subsides. The key is all in the focus. Focus on the positive. Focus on the feeling of how it feels to be positive. And you will get positive. We were meant to have joy in this life. Eliminate fear and replace it with faith. Remember, you and you alone can change your life. I hope you have enjoyed this message, and I want to thank you so much for listening to this. Feel free to contact me with questions. I am inspired and I absolutely love to help others. So thank you so much again, and have a great week, everyone. See you guys later.